hi, I'm John Mark Dempsey, and we are joined again by Lisa Sprague, who is with Hopkins County AgriLife, and in particular Family and Consumer Services.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about a program called Do Well, Be Well. But first, I wanted to touch base with you on some good news about your 4-H kids here
Yes.
recently.
So we have three of our senior 4-H members who have advanced to the state roundup, which will happen this summer in College Station. And we had Riley Carroll advance in public speaking. She actually got the blue ribbon. She was first place public
Gosh.
speaking. We had Lena Reyes compete in the fashion contest under the category of refashion. She took a bedspread and curtains and turned it into a ball gown. Amazing. She placed first, so she will get to compete this summer. And then Jacqueline Chapman, she competed in the fashion contest, but hers was under the theater slash costume contest. And she recreated a costume that's like a Marvel Comics superhero. So they did very well.
Fantastic. This was
Yes.
at the regional level?
This was our district
Uh-huh.
4-H contest, which includes counties all around. And I want to mention too, we had one of our junior members, and they don't get to advance to state, but Sadie Hollingsworth, she competed for the first time in fashion at the junior level, and she got second place. So they did very well.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And state competition is when?
It is this summer at the end of June in College Station.
All right, great. Well, fantastic. That's good news. Okay, let's talk about Do Well, Be Well.
Okay.
And I've heard of this before.
Mhm.
It's something AgriLife has done for a while.
Mhm.
But this particular program that you're doing has to do with diabetes.
Yes. Do well, be well with diabetes. And it is a program that is tailored for and marketed for type 2 diabetes, people maybe with a pre-diabetes diagnosis or a type 2 diagnosis. It's a 5-week series, and it covers a multitude of topics. So it's going to start out with just a basic, what is this? What am I looking at? What is diabetes? How is it going to affect me and my health? It'll then proceed into, another week's lesson will be, taking your glucose, meter readings, understanding what those mean, keeping a food log so you understand how your body is reacting to the different things you're eating. Like if you suddenly are like, man, I've got a really high reading today, then you're able to look back at that and say, oh, I didn't react well to this. Or it helps you learn to read the labels on things and look at the carb content in there and understand how to put those in a point system. And so you're like, okay, I have 12 carbs for the day, 12 points. This is how I've used them. And so it's just a really good program. I just finished the training on it, and I'll be honest with you, I have that type 2 diagnosis, and I've been doing it for 2 weeks. It is the best thing that I have done.
So you have personal experience
Yes.
this.
And I have been doing it and doing it faithfully. Have been amazed at the difference in my numbers.
Okay. And in what particular way have you seen improvement?
Like haven't really had any spikes as far as, making a choice that then causes me to have a number that you really don't want to have. Has kept it to where if I stay on this pattern, I will meet my A1C goal by the next time I go to the doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's truly eye-opening and very beneficial for anybody that wants to come and learn about this.
Yeah, and diabetes, unfortunately, is expanding, is
Yes,
growing in the number of people.
Continues to be on the rise. Everybody thinks about your food so much about it, but we are, we live in the South. People love their sweet tea. They love, their sodas, their energy drinks, even Gatorades and things like that that are heavy laden with a lot of sugar. And so a lot of times people aren't taking those into account too on, how much sugar they're putting in their body each day. And so all of those things, I think, portion sizes, nowadays, you go to a restaurant and you want, your portion to be great and good, and we want to clean our plate, and so it's learning a lot about how to still live in our world, and go on about our daily life, but looking at, I can still have this, but I only need to have this much of it. Or I've already made this choice today that had a few more carbs, so now for lunch or dinner, I need to do a better job. But not going to the extreme and saying, I'm not going to eat all day long and then I'm going to use all 12 of my points tonight. That's not good for your body either. So it's all about learning to just manage it. It was a really great program. I'm excited to be offering it. I know that Johanna Hicks before me, this was a consistent program for her and everything, but experienced it personally. I am very excited to be offering it for the first time.
Mm-hmm. And this is a 5-week series?
Yes, it's a 5-week series.
Starting May 2nd?
Yes. And so, and I'm going to offer mine. Like on each date that is offered, you'll have a choice of coming from 9 to noon or from 5:30 to 8:30. So if like, you're like, okay, this week it's on Thursday and I have a meeting this morning or I can't go the morning, I'm going to come to the 5:30. If you're registered, you're going to be able to make a choice on those 2 different times. So try to make it good and flexible for people with different work schedules.
So Thursday, May 2nd through Thursday, or actually, I'm sorry, there are times it meets on Tuesday. First couple of weeks Thursday.
Because of some of our scheduling, and
then the other 3 dates are on Tuesdays.
Yes.
Okay, so that's important to realize. And I see your times here as well.
I finished the flyer this morning, so as soon as I go back, that will be going up on the Facebook page.
Oh, good.
For Hopkins County Family and Community Health. So.
Right. So, and there is a $25 fee?
$25 fee, and the participants will end up with a notebook with so much great information in it from that. So
this is the first time you've had this?
That's the first time I've personally had this.
Yeah, so you don't have any idea how many people to expect?
I don't, but
we'll find out.
Let's feel around it.
But since you say that this is, unfortunately, it's there's more people getting that diagnosis, you should have.
Yes, and even if there are any parents out there who, juvenile type 2 diabetes is on the rise as well. If there are parents out there who are trying to manage and understand how to help, help their young people with it, they are welcome to come too. Caregivers of people with type 2 diabetes, this is a great course for any of them to understand better ways to manage it and live longer, healthier life.
Good. Yeah. All right. Lisa Sprague is with Hopkins County AgriLife Family and Consumer Services, and Do Well, Be Well for Diabetes is starting Thursday, May 2nd.
Yes, sir.
They can call you
They can call the office, and we'll put it on our website. Maybe it'll go on y'all's, and they can call and sign up.
Okay, very good. I'm John Mark Dempsey. This is KSST.